Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 is Rome. So, let's go through all the changes that I made of camera quickly so we can start fighting again. Just two things, basically. I added police stations to building queues basically everywhere. That's one thing, and then I spent all the money that we made last time, or most of the money that we made last time, on bombers this time. I bought like 14 or 15 of them. We'll send them north in the or on the next turn and use all of them against Boudica. It seems that she doesn't have any air defense at all, so with the complete air superiority, we should be able to just clear the area around her cities and just keep pushing north, probably along the coast here, trying to get to Edinburgh. One thing that I noticed as I went through the pop-ups, Carthage, where is she? Carthage is actually fighting like basically the whole world except Japan. And, well, that's one thing I would like to see, Japan fighting someone actively. Japan is at war with us and our vassals, but this war isn't gonna be like an active war until we get to him, right? We have to get through Spain, then we can start fighting him. So I would like to see him probably fighting Carthage, which is possible now with Carthage fighting everyone else on the map. He may want to try and take advantage of that. So that would be great, so I would keep each other busy, because I don't think that, well, Boudica, who's the only one, like, who has like a border with Carthage where there can be an active war, that Boudica can really do too much to Carthage. So we need her, and we need both Japan and Carthage to start losing units, so that it's not all up to us once we get to them to kill all of them. And Japan, well, they are strong, not just Japan, I guess Carthage as well. Look at that. They are much stronger than we are. We are actually fourth strongest on the map right now, so I guess it's definitely Japan, it's Carthage. Who else? There are two more people who are stronger than us, so it has to be Boudica, it has to be Spain, I think. There could be Greece, but I'm not sure about that. So there's still a lot to get through. But well, enough talking, let's start working on everything. I also moved our units, but well, that's not super important. Maybe I'm moving back our ships so that we can upgrade them, and as a battleship with extra range. Finally, we get extra range on our ships. Well, we'll see if we maybe split the fleet, but maybe we don't even need ships with no air defense up here, or we can just try to attack again with the extra range. It should be easier getting or doing some damage to cities even through minefields. So we'll see about that. But enough talking, let's end the turn finally. What else do we have here? 21 turns for another social... Oh, we have strategic monopoly on uranium. I don't even know what that one is. Unit gains strength when attacking. That sounds good. Okay, that's good news right from the start. But what else do we have? 6 turns for nuclear fission, which will give us bazookas. Well, it's something. If one day we get our machine guns out of the desert, upgrade them, and maybe you'll be able to use them. But it's mostly about getting out of this bottleneck, get wider front, and then we'll be able to use more units. So this will be useful. We may want to use nuclear plants even. Do specialists no longer produce unhappiness? Nah, actually maybe not. I'll see. The other plants, like hydro plant and wind, I don't know, it's called, the other one is called wind plant. That sounds weird. You know what I mean, the other options for this. We can see the solar plant, hydro plant, wind plant. It is a wind plant. Those are a little bit better, but they only require aluminum, so I'm not sure how many of those you'll be able to get. What else? 2 turns for a writer. That will actually speed up the next social policy. We are losing a lot of money, but as we are gonna finish the buildings and start switching back to wealth, this should be fine. Just have to be careful now until we get another city, and that gold that we always get from that we don't actually start losing money, or that we still, or that not losing money, that we still have like a small reserve in the treasury. Happiness is still fine. We only have 3 war awareness. Oh, and I also spent some faith. I bought another prophet and a few faith buildings. I think we had the option. And, well, that's probably all. Hopefully, next turn... Wow, there is something like a counter-attack against our helicopter gunships. Okay, can we take advantage of this? I mean, we can try to lure them into the desert, but this will be mostly about just keeping some of her units like occupied, that she does, or she can't throw everything on us here, and just strengthen the line. So what do we have here? We need extra movement, and yeah, our bombers will have to take a break for a while. I may even send all our bombers to Bodica when they're healed up, or healed up, repaired is probably a better word for bombers, because we are just losing too many of them as we are trying to attack Spain. And with access to battleships, that's actually might be the best approach. Keep all the battleships here, use them to attack the coastal cities, and send all the bombers north against Bodica, and do as much damage as possible before she gets access to some air defense. Okay, pop-ups. Anything important here? Not really. Strategic monopoly, we know that. And how are we doing here? So, destroyers, best destroyers can do is... Oh, and I also bought 2 battleships, so I'll keep buying those as much as possible, but we'll have to wait for money. Also, we can buy battleships only in 2 cities, right? So that's slowing us down a little bit. But what was I talking about? Destroyers. Destroyers, best they can do is just pillage some workboats. I don't care about them too much. We want to focus on cruisers. Let's start with that, I think. That's 1. Come on. Shoot. How are we doing up here? You have 1 shot. I would like to take out the light tank if possible. Move down. And I'll have to heal up. Do we have some logistics gunships here? There's 1. Do we have extra range? No. We can actually get this kill. Okay, they still see us on the border, so I'm hoping they'll just try to move to us, and when they step into the desert and they won't have access to these roads, then that's gonna be the moment where we will have the clear advantage. Let's take this shot. Oh, there's a random Japanese Gatling gun? The Gatling gun has probably been sitting in the desert for so long, or for quite some time, so it's just Japan never had a chance to upgrade it. I doubt that he's still using Gatling guns. 44. Okay, battleships look good, or the damage of battleships looks good. Wait, we can't get those upgrades. Don't have money. Let's get... our ships into our territory. At least get ready for upgrades. Okay, we'll send a few destroyers this way. Mostly because I want to have vision like in the center here. I was afraid that there might be like a Bodica's fleet here we can't see, but it seems that she only has a few ships. Okay, what else do we have here? We can send the battleship to do a bit of damage. Hide back. This one will try to join as quickly as possible. And what can our units do here? Start with the artillery. This should be a kill. Okay, good. On the other side... well, this won't be a kill. It will be at least some damage on the destroyer. 45, 45. Now, on the other side... can we kill the infantry? Pretty sure we can. One. That's that. We can hit the machine gun. Can I kill this? Well, if I use the bombardment, I should be able to. This isn't the hill, right? So I can't just attack here. Well, that was easy. And we have another general. Yeah, her units are so squishy. Oh, and I forgot about this one. Let's move back, shoot. We can use the gunship to basically one-shot it, okay? Even the infantry is just so fragile. swap these two. Infiltrators. You can probably stay here. 45, 45. Okay, bombers. Well, these bombers won't be able to do anything at all. So I think it's time to send all our bombers north. One. Should have done that the last time. Actually get rid of all these pop-ups. Where is the general? In Rome. Where do we send him? Do we have a general here? I don't think so. Sure. Probably want to get some fast units this way. Let's see, do we have a tank that we can send there? How far can we rebase? Okay, we're gonna need repairs on all of these. 1, 2, 3. I'm just checking how far can I afford to go. I'd really like to get all these upgrades before I start the attack on Salamanca. Fine, let's just start with gunships again. Should be safe, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Wait. Need some frontline units first. You are healthy enough. You are healthy enough. Where do we have more frontline? We really don't have more mechanized infantry anywhere. Well, in that case, let's start moving the artillery forward. How far, or where do we have to stand to be able to reach the city? Here. I will need those frontline units. Oh well. Come on. We have only what? 163 units, so that's like what, 30 minutes per turn? And still more bombers. How many is that? Already 17 in position. Hello? Rebase? Oh, it's too far. Okay, what else do we have to move? Let's move the tank to the city. I'll lift it next turn. And we'll use it against Bodica. And everything else... I'll just stay like this, I think. I'll try to send one of the helicopter gunships inland next turn. Not too far, but we can go like 4 tiles inland and move back. I just want to get vision here before I start the attack on Salamanca. Or start the attack before I like move in bombardment range and to see what Spain has access to here that can be thrown at me. Okay, next. How many golden age points do we have, by the way? 600,000. I wonder how much we'll have at the end of the game. Okay, Kilns, what are you doing? Nothing really. Send another cruiser to die. We can probably get rid of both these two if we really wanted to. And oh, that's Ramses. Do you have any alliances? A defensive pact with Celts. So Japan. Come on. Show me the details for Japan. Rome, Greece, Celts. Yeah, it's just that... Oh, his defensive pact with Carthage. Okay, now I see it. And the defensive pact is probably gonna stay. And how did that happen? Heavy bomber was destroyed after being bombarded by something, but I have no idea what. Paratrooper, helicopter, A-gun. Enemy triplane. Oh, you got an artist as well, nice. But how did we lose the... Your helicopter gunship was bombarded by artillery. No, that's not very interesting. Enemy triplane attacked your AA gun and did nothing. Here, your heavy bomber was destroyed after being bombarded by an enemy guided missile. I hate that they can use the missiles against our bombers. Where did he die? Not here. Oh, was it one here that I forgot to move? That's definitely possible. In that case, that was my mistake. Okay, now we also have Manhattan Project. This is Artist. Okay, from Artist, we want a great work. I'm a lot more interested in that writer that we got somewhere. Okay, this still should be safe. Just one division. I think I'll send some more. There is one that we'll have available next turn. Or could maybe go after the artillery. Let's see, I can kill these two easily. I should be able to kill both these two. So I now need to see what's here. Okay, no minefields. I don't see too many ranged units. Oh, fighters. What does it mean? That means she has a radar. They will have access to B-17s. But so far we don't see any of them. Okay, let's go. That was fast. If I move in, that's gonna be 4. Attack twice, move back, that should work. There's the kill. Can move back here. Okay, so that's clear. We can do this just because why not? And, well, move down. And how far do we want to go? Let's see if we can hold this line without problems. Probably gonna need the infantry for replacements. And there's another gunship that will send into the desert. We already have some units in bombardment range of the city. So if I stay, let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that should be fine. Okay, and what we want now is money. Once we get all of this upgraded, I'll just move with everything and we'll just go along the coast. I don't think that she'll have a chance to destroy a single battleship. Battleships are such a huge upgrade to cruisers. Okay, more bombers that we can send north. How far is this? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's actually in the range. Okay, what else? I can start preparing the attack on Aachen here. We of course want to take Salamanca first, so we are not being bombarded by 2 cities at a time. But we have so many units that we can already start moving the artillery here, or here somewhere, and when Salamanca falls, you'll immediately move in the range. Okay, for now, the zeros can just sit where they are. Can we reach this? Well, it's not much, but still better than nothing. You will be here, maybe with some minor support, and you guys can go this way. Okay, bombers. I think I want to destroy ships, but then we focus on the city. How much damage are we gonna take, and how much damage are we gonna deal? Oh, it's pretty slow. I'm still gonna do it. That's quite a lot of damage actually we took there. Wasn't intercepted, okay. Come on. So how much damage was that? 250-ish. Expected more. And there is the writer. That's a pretty good one. It was what, 14 turns worth of culture at this point? That's a lot. 45. Okay, what else can we do? We can send the tank north. I want to have a fast unit that can take Rouen without any problems when it's down. Then what we have, that's probably it. Just don't have enough room. So I think it's gonna be Ruin falling first, giving us the money for all these upgrades, and that's what's gonna start, hopefully, the avalanche. What is the destroyer here? What can we get from the scientist in 15? Can I open the deck 3? Come on. Show me. I'd like to do as much planning as possible when we are waiting for the AIs. But it seems that... Oh, there we go. So we get the nuclear fission in 4, then we get advanced ballistics in 9. So we'll have the scientists rush computers. So I'll get computers right after advanced ballistics, giving us carriers. And then we are going what? Telecommunications. And then we want to go Hubble for more scientists, probably. So I'll do this. And I think then we can go nanotechnology. Into particle physics. We got the CERN, but it may change in case we need the stealth bombers. Where can we get giant death robots? Down here. But that means you then go nuclear fission and globalization last. Okay, great. We are finally getting the +2 range and those remaining bombers. And they're still assassinating people in Rome, which you don't care about at all because the scientists are queued up in other cities. City connection. Oh, where the hell did this happen? How long is it gonna take to get archaeologists? We need high production city. I think we have a lot of production here. It's still 3 turns. Carthage has a lot of oil. I hope she doesn't have a lot of aluminum, because that's the most important resource for the high-tech units. And how does it look like here? So she's still throwing units at us. And we can still keep killing them pretty easily. Good. This is basically like a naval siege in a desert. They'll be doing the same thing from the other side. They'll be going this way. Okay, how do we take out this line of units? That's a good start. One, two, three, four. Oh, come on. I've already attacked. Do we have another artillery, perhaps? I'd like to use these two against Salamanca. No, you didn't attack, but you don't have the range. Oh, that's the reason. Can I do something about that? I could move here, but just asking for a kill there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's use this one. Why am I even moving these machine guns? They'll never be able to keep up. Okay, so what do we have left? We can shoot here. You with the short range. We'll probably just head into the desert. And I think we'll leave the heavy lifting to our ships. But first of all, let's see if he can take the ruin somehow this turn. This looks dangerous. Can I get the kill? No. Really? Pretty sure I can get it. Okay, so what do we start with? Let's check the damage again. Wasn't intercepted. Good. I think this should still be fine. We will have the damage. This is why I wanted to have the tank here. Okay. There's the money. Look at the workboat. Can I just kill it? Oh. Actually, wait. I thought that was another missile by just the cruiser that took damage earlier. Well, I'm gonna pull it back anyway. It's another unit that's just asking to be finished off by the guided missile. And we could also airlift more units here now. Let's see, what would be good? Maybe some machine guns? Ah. Okay, you'll have to stay in the desert. You will be staying in the desert. Let's get the frontliner up here. And cavalry can't, the infantry can't do anything. Or did I say infantry? Of course, mean artillery. We have 1+1 range artillery we can send up there. Not really. And did I see correctly? We got 14,000 from the city. Oh, that's a lot more than I expected. Okay, 2 more bombers that we can send north. 1 and 2. And now we can finally get those upgrades. So you will have in the city. Let's start with that. How much is it? 550. Should be enough, right? And in those few games when I actually get the battleships, I always like to rename battleships after like the real ones. I think this time we have just too many. I mean, there would be enough names, but it would just take too long. And again, why am I moving all the way to the city when we have the extra range? Will take me probably until the end of this series to get used to it. You can stay here for now. You can stay here. And I think we are done for this turn again. Still have 10,000. What about some more bombers? Okay, we used everything. Is there a chance that we'll ever need more than 20 bombers against Bodica? We'll be using 20 here. Those cities are very close together, but we don't have vision. Now, also, we are losing almost 1,000 gold per turn at this point, so I probably should be a bit careful with how much I'm spending. Next. How many wonders does Spain have? Motherland goals? She doesn't have anything. How many wonders does Carthage have? And Japan? Yes, Red Fort, Leaning Tower. And Great Lighthouse could be a bit annoying. How many tags does she have? 63, we have 67. Okay, so we are now really running away with it. And how does it look like with the Spanish economy? She's still making 550 gold per turn. What about Bodica? Minus 230. I'm checking if she's losing to Carthage. It seems they're somehow not fighting. Can we end the war with Japan? That's something I should try. I tried before I started recording. He wasn't willing to talk yet, but he might be willing to talk now. I don't think that this is a war he wants, or at least he doesn't want it anymore. Oh, hey. Okay, where do we start? Let's start with the city bombardment again. And I think we want to take Salamanca first. The question is, do we have the damage? We are doing what? It's almost 50 damage per battleship. That sounds promising. At least the logistics battleships. Two, three, four. If I added some artillery bombardment. $340. Come on, 192. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. So I basically have 2 shots. How much damage is that? We'll be around 100 that way. Question is, can I get through all these units so that I would then send a few helicopter gunships? Okay, that's one side. Good. be so easy if I had control over the city and killing units that are inside our territory. One, two, three, four. There's another one. We're getting there. I can maybe send the gunships just this way. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move back. Send the general here. That's gonna help. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Anything interesting here? And can we still get maybe some more kills? Probably not. Okay. And I think next turn we start moving to Aachen from all sides while our navy moves to Zaragoza. How much money do we have? 22,000. Salamanca is probably going to be a city that we're going to get rid of. Or Valencia. Is there anything around Valencia? Valencia controls the coal, so we want to keep that. And there's always something. There is the wine controlled by Salamanca. Oh well, the happiness is not pressuring us, so we may as well keep all these cities. I was hoping I'd get vision on the city. think this turn we'll just be waiting for repairs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get this kill. And let's move this line forward again. This is how we're gonna get the vision on the city. Okay, are we in bombardment range of Zaragoza? No, we are not. And I think I'll actually make a cut here. I've taken, two, 3 cities again. So I'll continue next time with Aberdeen and probably Zurich being the targets, and maybe one more city here to open the gates to basically Adriatic coast. Where is Berlin, by the way? Here. That's the target for this first war with Spain. Let's check the value of the peace treaty. It's still not enough. I'd like this to get like 50, 60,000 maybe. So we could take 1 or 2 cities. And the war with Japan. He's not willing to talk yet. What about you? No. She just declared, so there's no point in talking to her. And Egypt is about to be removed from the map. Okay. Oh, hey. Actually, no, I thought that Japan has a new city here, but that's on the wrong side of the Mediterranean. As that was, I thought that was somehow Japanese city on Sicily. Fine, so as I said, we are done for today, so I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.